guys, how we doing? My name is Victor.
What's up? My name is Zoe. Welcome to our channel. We are the Andersons.
And we are live streamers here in the metaverse, guys. And we are excited to be here now on YouTube, bringing you guys some incredible content.
Yes, guys. We had a lot of questions from you guys on our live stream the other day. So we decided we would do a Q&A to answer all your guys' questions. And for those of you who do not know us, you guys can find us on Beagle Live. That's where we live stream every single day, guys. We are official paid hosts in the metaverse. It's a lot of fun, and we have a cooking show. We have Bible study. We do lots of adventures with our fans all over the globe. So make sure you guys join us.
What you're seeing here in our YouTube channel are some of our highlights from some of our recent adventures that we've taken. And guys, we plan on sharing all of our adventures and our journey as a Christian family, guys, when we put God first in our life. And we go out into the world, guys, and we want to share that live here with you guys.
Sound like a news reporter. I like it.
Does that sound like?
So, guys, let's just get into this.
Yeah, we're going to get right into this.
Let's answer some questions. So, the first question that we have, guys, is where did we meet?
Where did we meet? I remember that one day.
We met at the gym.
We met at the gym, and I was working out.
We met at an LA Fitness.
Yep.
In our local town.
And Zoe was working out across the way, and I noticed that she locked eyes with me, right? So I actually, over time, because we have seen each other prior to that for several months, over time, I actually built up some courage, and I walked up to Zoe, and I helped her out with some exercises that she was doing, with some tricep exercises, and I told her that the next day those triceps were going to hurt, and sure enough,
they did.
They did, but anyways, that's how we met. That's how I broke the ice with her. It wasn't something that happened right away at the gym, gentlemen. Don't be going out there harassing the ladies at the gym. All right, it's something that took quite a bit of time and trust. And she knew that I was serious about my workouts, and she was serious about her workouts. So that's how we met at the gym.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the seriousness of the workouts, we never would be together right now.
Yeah, so absolutely.
Okay, so the next question is, what is our age difference? We get this a lot.
Yeah.
People think that he's my dad.
Yes, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, a couple times. So
it's happened a few times.
Yes.
Yeah, I am 44 years old, guys. I am a Gen X, and Zoe, she's 26. She's a millennial.
I'm a millennial. We met when I was 22 and he was 39.
And I was 39.
And we actually didn't know each other's age.
Yeah, we didn't know each other's ages.
A couple weeks. I mean,
right.
You age very well, so.
Well, thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
And I'm thankful for that, so that way I can, just stay young for you as long as possible.
I like it.
So yeah, so we do have a
17-year age difference.
Yes, and the cool thing is that we have learned a lot from one another. I'm more old school. Zoe, she's new school. She's millennial, right? So I had to learn a lot about millennials and pretty much how to really get in touch with my sensitivity side.
You should already know how to do that because.
Well, I was school out of hard knocks, my love. I didn't grow up in such a sensitive environment back in the days. It's the truth.
It's done?
Our next question, my love.
Our next question is, how long have we been married?
We have been married for almost 2 years, my love.
Nice save. That was pretty quick.
Gentlemen.
Yes, guys, we got married in 2021. We had a beach wedding.
Mm-hmm.
A sunrise wedding on the beach, and it was very beautiful.
It was very, very beautiful and memorable, that's for sure.
It was incredible.
And, you know what, one thing is that getting married at the beach, we had our family and we had our close friends there. I gotta tell you something that I don't know what it is about getting married at the beach, but it was incredible. Watching the sunrise and holding your hand and saying I do was a very, very special, memorable moment.
Yeah, it was pretty special.
Very special.
So our next question, this one is a question for myself. Are you a housewife, Zoe? Is Zoe a housewife?
She is. She is an incredible housewife, but she's also a boss.
That's a 50-50.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah. So Zoe runs a marketing company, okay? And we handle both marketing for our clients, and we also handle influencer marketing as well too. So Zoe, let me tell you, she's an amazing multitasker.
Thank you.
You're like, you ever heard that book about men are waffles and women are spaghetti?
No.
It's a famous book. And anyways, what it talks about how men, we can't really multitask that good, so we take one square of the waffle at a time.
Okay.
Versus the spaghetti, it's like all over the place. Spaghetti ends are just everywhere.
I see.
So you're spaghetti and I'm a waffle.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm
to
a
answer
waffle
your guys' question.
with Nutella. I like mine with Nutella.
To answer your guys' question, I would say I'm about 50-50. I do run a business full time, but I also am a stay-at-home mom because I homeschool our son Troy, who is with me all the time, and it's a lot of fun. Along with taking care of the house and just maintaining everything here at home. So yeah, that leads us to our next question: do we want more kids?
I certainly will love to have children. I love with you.
Me too. So Troy is not my biological son. He is my stepson. He is Vic's son from his previous marriage, and I personally don't have any children of my own, but I would love to have at least one or two. So
yeah,
God willing,
God willing. God willing.
Yeah. And that leads us to our next question, which is for myself too. Do I like being a stepmom? Absolutely. Troy has taught me a lot about parenting, and I love him so much, just as if he were my own. I spend a lot of time with Troy. I actually probably spend the most time with Troy. And
Zoe, she's an incredible step parent, and I gotta say that, I mean, like you, there's none out there in my life.
So I really enjoy being a parent. Troy has taught me, like I said, so much, and he teaches me stuff every single day. So, I enjoy this journey, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I feel blessed that the Lord has blessed me with the opportunity to homeschool Troy and to be in his life as much as I am. So yeah, I really do enjoy it.
It's really, really awesome. I gotta say that God gave me a second chance at love, and I just gotta say that Zoe was God sent.
Thank you, baby.
Incredible.
So next question is, how many pets do you have? We have 4 pets. We have 3 cats and a dog.
Yes.
So
we have 3 cats. We have our famous Mr. Piggy that's always getting into trouble.
Yeah,
He's our newest,
you guys know who Mr. Piggy is.
He is our newest addition to the family. And then we have Toodles, and then we have Aria, and then we have Mutt Pit.
Athena, she's our Mutt Pit.
We call her Mutt Pit because she is a pit bull and she's also a mutt. So we call her Mutt Pit. And she responds quite well to it. You call her Mutt Pit. Look, she's actually looking right over there.
We have 4 animals, and we have a couple fish too, but
which they're included.
Mammals, we have 4 of them.
They're important too, right? So they're fish too. They're part
we
of
have
the family
3 fish. We have Captain Mustard, Leonidas, and Snorlax.
Yeah, Leonidas. That's right. 300 Battle of Thermopylae.
Okay, our next question is, what is your favorite movie to watch?
300.
Well, together.
Oh, you mean together?
Yes.
I
would quite. I mean, we'll watch any movie together, but I would say our favorite show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Favorite. I know which one you're gonna. I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead, Mama. Bring it out.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I knew it. I
That's
knew you were gonna
good
say
show.
Game of Thrones.
And House of Dragons second.
House of Dragons. If
Yeah.
you're a Game of Thrones fan, House of Dragons comes second to that one. So yeah, Zoe and I, we watch movies here and there, and but when it comes to like really sitting down and watching Game of Thrones, we like Game of Thrones. It's an incredible written storyline to it.
Good.
There's some wild stuff in there, guys. All right, so you got to be careful if there's children
around. We
around.
don't agree with everything that's in the show, but it's a good storyline.
But it's a very good story.
Yeah, the characters.
It's an incredible story.
We actually named one of our cats after Arya because she's super stealthy.
She's a stealthy little vicious killer.
Yeah, she's a good cat.
She just pretty much goes out there and hunts every lizard in town.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Not in town, but in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Okay, our next question is, who falls asleep first? 110% him. 5 minutes.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. It usually takes him literally 5 minutes to fall asleep. It generally takes me anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes to fall asleep. So I wish I could fall asleep that fast. Sometimes I do. But
Baby, I'm telling you, it's just a
I would
matter.
say 7 times out of 10 it takes me a little longer.
Listen, I served in the military. And when it's time to go to bed, you go to bed because you never know when things may just pop off. And when they do, right, you can plan on staying up for at least the next 12 to 24 hours sometimes
True.
with no rest.
I understand.
So, yes, when it's time to sleep,
Thank you for your service,
shut
my
it
love.
down. You're welcome, my love.
All right, next question is, what is your favorite snack? This was an interesting
Favorite
question, but I
snack.
decided to put it in anyways. Put it in the video.
Oh, favorite snack.
So,
Favorite snack.
I would say my favorite snack is.
Peanut butter.
Mine would probably have to be chips.
Chips, what? Just chips?
Yeah. Chips. I like chips.
What kind of chips?
I like.
I want to know what kind of chips.
Chipotle barbecue chips from Siesta. Those are bomb.
Those are good.
I love sweet potato chips, Doritos.
I like Doritos. They're really good.
The Harvest cheddar chips from Sun Chips. Those are bomb too.
Yeah, those are really good
I just
too.
like chips, you know.
Yeah. I'm a peanut butter guy. Keep it
He
simple.
likes peanut butter and celery.
Yeah, I'll eat some peanut
That's
butter.
a good. That's a healthy snack.
I'll even put the spoonful of peanut butter.
I mean, if we're talking like healthy, I would say a smoothie.
It's got protein. It helps out build some muscles. You know what I
I
mean?
would say a smoothie's probably my healthy snack.
Smoothie, by far, I'd say is probably my favorite healthy snack, especially when you add peanut butter.
Okay, our next question. With your age difference, how do you both stay balanced in your relationship? That's a good question.
How do we stay balanced? Okay, so that's a great question.
It's a deep question.
I'm gonna take the lead here in answering this one. So,
Okay.
as a man, how do I make sure that our relationship and our family life is completely balanced? Well, it's by putting God first at the apex of our pyramid. All right, and when we put God first, okay, and Zoe and I come together as one flesh, and we put God first together above all things, well, that brings perfect harmony into the relationship and into the home. And I think that's the secret sauce, is to put God first above all things, including.
Yeah, I mean, he hit the nail right on the head. I agree. You have to, when you put God first in your relationship, guys, it removes any expectation of each other, because we know that God sees all things and God has an expectation of us, and that's the expectation that truly matters. So you know that when your spouse loves God first, they are going to want to please God and
Be trustworthy.
and follow
Yeah.
the Lord. So ultimately, putting God first in your marriage is going to be the secret.
The secret sauce to the
secret
recipe.
sauce to a successful marriage.
Speaking of recipe, guys, where you guys been, huh? We're live streaming on the Metaverse on Bigo Live. Our Bigo idea is the Andersons, and we cook in there in our show Ratatouille Time twice a week. We want to see you guys go in there and check out our live stream as we get down to the kitchen.
Yeah, and let us know that you came from YouTube.
Yeah,
That'd be really
absolutely.
All right, next question.
Next question.
This is a question for me.
Okay.
I got a lot of questions.
Okay.
Do you feel like things have changed since you became a married woman?
It's a good question.
I would say yes and no. I mean, I think there was a point where I felt like how real it was. Not in a bad way, but just the responsibility as a married wife. It didn't really scare me or anything. I just, took a step back and I was like, wow, now there's like a serious expectation of me. And, yeah, I would say maybe a little bit, but overall, I mean, I don't know, it's been better, I would say. I mean, our relationship has always been good, but married life has been a blessing, so.
It sure is, guys.
I prayed for a marriage like this, so I don't have any complaints, to be honest.
And you know what? When you put God first, then the marriage will be a blessing, and it will feel like a blessing, and not something that's just like, I'm married to this person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you put in God first.
We got married for the right reasons.
We got married for the right reason. So, God can truly, truly, truly bless your home because you're allowing Him to be part of your life. We use our free will to love God first above all things, and I think that's why then God, because He resides with us, His Holy Spirit resides with us. Well, He gives us the blessing of when we become one flesh, and then it's a complete joy to wake up to somebody you truly love, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's a blessing. So put God first.
All right. Another question we have is.
Next question.
This is also a question for me, and probably could be for you too.
Okay.
If you start feeling sad in your marriage, but you don't say anything, how does your spouse notice? Well,
That's a good question.
I mean, that's a really good question, and I have a really good answer.
Okay.
Because when you become married, you become one flesh with each other, as the Bible says, and you're just connected. Like, you just know, you just know when your spouse isn't 100% themselves, and I mean, you spend every single day with each other, so it's obvious, when things are a little off, and
knowing and understanding too that the what was that book called? It was like the love of language or something.
Love languages.
Love languages.
The 5 love languages.
The 5 love languages, and understanding too, like how your spouse reacts to acts of kindness or communication. Understanding body language too. Like whenever, your spouse, may have a certain particular type of body language when they're upset. So when you catch on to that kind of stuff, and you understand that she responds to certain things, when it comes to communicating, it helps out. I'd say,
I would say
communication's key.
9 times out of 10, we are pretty on top of.
Yeah.
If the other.
And communication's key too, guys. Communication, because what we tend to do sometimes is to, kind of shut the door and don't let anybody in, when we're hurting inside. But as spouses, we have to be able to keep that door open for one another, and we have to be able to effectively communicate. So whenever we do bump into an issue, a problem, we can then talk about it like adults, and and then a lot of times Zoe and I will pray about it. So we will, after we talk about it, we will pray about it, and you'll be surprised what Lord Jesus Christ can do in your life, guys. He can heal you and heal your marriage, and completely bless your marriage. So
that's so true.
Yeah.
All right. So
next question. Let's see what we got.
This question I probably should have stuck in a little earlier, but it was, what would you do if you found out that you were pregnant with twins? An interesting question.
I would bless the name of the Lord. That's what I would do first.
That sounds nice.
Because it's a complete blessing. Anytime that you're gifted with children, I think that you should look at it as a blessing and not a curse. And that's why I do not agree with people that do abortions.
True.
In my eyes, that's murder. You're out there and you're killing a beautiful soul that God has created innate value
for a purpose.
And for a purpose, for them to serve a purpose here on earth.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some people will take the lives of the innocent. So
I would say I would definitely do the same thing, but I wouldn't be surprised because, at least in my family, twins are common. So
here we go.
Technically, I'm the next in line, like I guess a generational thing, to have twins. So it wouldn't be quite a shock to me because apparently that's a generational thing. I don't really know if that's true, if it's like a genetic thing, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would be blessed either way. I mean,
Amen.
I love babies, so.
I know. Every time we go to a store, that's what Zoe's doing. She's looking at babies, and then she looks back to see if I'm looking at the baby. I'm like, "Yep, I'm looking at the baby too." We're both looking at babies. Just going around looking at babies. It's called baby fever, right?
I know, guys. I've had baby fever since I was young, though. Probably since I was Troy's age.
I
love
remember,
babies. I used to babysit kids when I was younger than Troy.
Yeah.
Like when I was 8 years old, my parents would have me babysitting kids because
Yeah.
I was responsible.
You know what? I was for a long time. I was, in my previous marriage, my ex-wife and I, we would love kids. We would look at children, but we'd give them right back to people. Be like, I think he has something in his diapers. Needs to be changed. Yeah, that's not our department. We just like to.
We just like to hold them.
We like to. Yeah, we like to hold them and give them right back. So, we have baby fever. So.
You have baby fever?
I baby. Yeah, I love babies. I've always loved babies. Come on now.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but anyways, God willing, if it's God's will, we will have a baby or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Not that many kids.
Well, like 12 kids. Next question. What do you guys do for a living?
What do we do for a living? So, first things first, we're ambassadors to the kingdom of heaven. The next thing is we run a digital marketing agency where we do content creation, social media management, and influencer marketing for our clients.
Influencer marketing.
And
we are paid hosts in the metaverse, guys. We are paid streamers on BeGo Live, guys, where we have several shows throughout the week. And so we actually do some influencer marketing there as well, too. So, yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it.
Yeah, we started our digital marketing agency a couple years back, and it's been a blessing.
It's been a blessing.
Provided me the opportunity to work from home and homeschool our son Troy. So, on top of now this new endeavor with BeGo Live and live streaming in the metaverse, we have been just having so much fun on the platform. So,
and
now YouTube.
And now YouTube. So
a lot of people were asking us for YouTube channels. So
yeah, finally, right?
We finally did it.
We finally did it.
Yeah, we're new guys. This is new to us.
This is completely new. Super new.
You guys are here with us to enjoy the ride, so.
Yeah, and I'm not much of a technology guy. I'm a very old school kind of guy. All right, I like listening to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. You know what I'm saying? Beethoven, 1950 stuff.
You're not the only one.
You know. What?
I like that music too.
Well, you do like that music because because your hubby loves it. Another question.
When's nap time?
Oh, what do you guys like to do for fun?
Everything. Actually, that's not true.
We don't do everything.
No.
No, we do a lot of fun stuff together as a couple, and we also do a lot of fun stuff together with our son. And so as a family, so we do a lot of fun things. But I say
we're nature people.
We're very nature, outdoorsy
we
type
like to
people.
Camp.
Yeah, as you guys can see in our videos here in our page, right? We got some diving in the springs and camping and going to the mountains.
Oh, the mountains, yeah.
Yes.
We like to go hiking.
We like going hiking.
We like to.
I'm a surfer. I like to go surfing. Although it's been a minute since I've gone surfing, I need to get back in the water.
We like to go to amusement parks from time to time too, and we like to go shopping. Where's Linguini? He likes to go shopping too.
Linguini likes to go shopping too. Our son. Oh, by the way, his name is not Linguini.
His name is not Linguini, but we had Ratatouille time this morning on BeGo Live where we live streamed.
Still stuck.
It's still stuck because that's his character name.
Yeah, it's his character name. Next question. Where are you guys from? Does that sound like a...
We get that question a lot.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you ask that question because in some neighborhoods, most those are kind of fighting words. All right, but where we're from? That's a good question. Well, let's see. Ladies first on that one.
Guys, I am from the Midwest. I am from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Roughly St. Louis. I'm from a small time outside of St. Louis, Missouri, and yeah, that's where I was born and raised. But I moved to Florida when I was in middle school, so I've been here ever since.
So you're pretty much a Florida native now because you've been here over 10 years.
Mm-hmm. I'm about 50-50.
Yep.
I'm more Florida than Missouri though, because I've lived here most of my life.
Yeah.
Most of my life that counts, I guess. You know, because I'm an adult and
nice.
Adulting is more responsibility.
Well, guys, I am
But
originally.
a mountain girl at heart.
She is a mountain girl by heart, and so am I. And me, well,
Well, he's a mountain boy at heart.
yeah, well, and yours truly. I'm from Hollywood, Florida, guys. I grew up down in South Florida during the '90s, and after that, I joined the military for 8 years and traveled around, and eventually, God led me to this beautiful woman, and now we live somewhere in Florida in this alligator, shark infested, mosquito infested, swampy, super sticky, hot, sweaty Florida.
We don't recommend. Besides the springs.
Besides the springs. All right, so, well, guys, yeah, we are super excited to continue to bring you guys amazing content here on YouTube. Please subscribe, give this video a like, and come check us out in the metaverse, guys. We are live streamers. We stream live. We stream our adventures live for you guys to see them. And our Beagle ID is the Andersons. The Andersons. So come check us out on Beagle Live. And thank you for submitting those questions to us during the live the other day, guys. We are so blessed to have you guys in this journey. And may you guys have an amazing, amazing day. God bless you guys.
We love you guys.
Thank you.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you guys have any other questions for us. And let us know what kind of other video you guys would like to see from us outside of the realm of adventure.
Yeah.
Because we're always doing those.
We're doing adventures. So anything else, post them up in the comment section, guys.
We love you
would
guys.
love to see that.
God bless you all, and we will see you in the next video.